Man, while the angle looks weird, you know, I really, really dig it. All right. So we got it done. A couple cups of coffee later. Um, yeah, the Butcher. Look at that. I haven't tested it yet. Don't want to dox myself too much. The driver's name's on the other side. But this 55 Chevy, you know, it's weird. Without the bumper, you would think. But this thing, watch it come off. Nope. You know, sweet, sweet action. Had to mod the front quite a bit, but I think it turned out stunning. It goes from like red to black with the alcohol dye, um, red pearl. I think it's called Deceit, Deception. This is the red that I used. Um, Alcohol pearl. I got this from Michaels. I really like that, the alcohol pearls. I don't know, man. Just something about them is really cool. So I got a bunch of these little mini sprayers, mini misters, and then when you spray, the key is to like hold them pretty far away and just let it do its thing. Sometimes you won't get exactly the desired results. I This one wasn't actually the desired result I wanted. I ran with it because I didn't want to have to restrip it. Um, but it does well enough from the rear viewing angle that I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I think this turned out great. Um, the wheels might be hogged a little too much for my liking, and I think they're a little uneven. Probably are. I'm not great at that. Yeah, that's way wider than that. But I think it turned out glorious. And woo, well, that was close. But seems to roll straight on my table. Uh, Glue the axles in. But I have, where'd you set it, Nick? There you go. So there's another one. Here's of course, here's all this. 3/32 to 9/64 to drill it out. But I want to say 9/64 is wrong. I think it's actually 9/16. I'd have a standby image here, but we're just doing it live. Yeah, 9/32, 9/64 would be. It's not the same. But this one, what's cool? Probably got my coffee. Darn it. So what's cool about this drill bit in particular, there's one of my drills, is it has kind of a pilot. So you kind of get it centered, and then you can mill out the rest of that rivet. Probably need to charge that battery. It's been a while. But where was I at? Back on topic. So I was looking at this Lamborghini, the Lamborghini machine, and like it's crazy because it almost works for the front. But that's not the way I'd want to do it. The problem actually lies with the chassis. So as you can see, so I of course didn't make these screw holes. This one actually came with these little screws right here. That I don't know but they're already like everything's pre done, so I don't know it's gonna be any good anyways. But the chassis, you can see, doesn't really, like, sorry about that, cars. We got a bunch of hooligans in my neighborhood. It's like the wheels line up almost, but the post holes do not. I can get maybe one to line up, but what I think I might have to do is maybe shift the front end, maybe find like a, not like this front end, or this one's really bad because it's got that spring steel, at least for drag racing and for gassers in general. I might have to find like a different front end, but I think what I might do, like I said, I have a bunch of bodies sitting over here somewhere. There's a couple of them that I'd find kind of humorous. You know, something like that. I think it'd be really funny, but I don't think it would work too well because it's far too short. You'd have to shorten everything, and you know. But I don't know if I have anything that's like, it's like right on target for that size. Yeah, I mean, like Porsche, this 911 that I have is almost, but not quite. And I haven't, the other one was fairly on point. The Nova, you know, the Butcher, was pretty, it was just, everything came together. It was all good, you know. But the finding what I want to do for a second one, a little harder. But what I'm kind of excited about, I made in CAD, well, it's kind of messy in there, but you know, it is what it is. ABS. ABS is back on the menu, boys and gals. So I designed this inside. Well, what I did is I took measurements of the phone that I used to record, and I did a single face in AutoCAD. I went into Fusion 360, and I extruded that up to the width, or you know, to the depth of my phone, and then took that, a lot of steps, imported that, or exported that as an object, moved it into Tinkercad, and made the rest of it with this, you know, with that. And I used the thing to make the hole for the block. I had already previously done some ESP32, so I had this, you know, these two here that'll screw into my drag track. And this phone is the only one that I have that does slow-mo. Well, I have another, but the camera is wildly trash. For I don't even know what reason, or what rhyme or reason, honestly. But get that over here. Get over here. Anyways, so I have that, and then I tried to do one for my old A14, but I think I flipped around a couple numbers and or got the height wrong, and it wound up being way different. So I'm going to have to go in and redesign it real quick. Shouldn't be too much, but that'll give me two cameras, and then I can do some commentary if I were to do some racing. So that's on the, you know, that's on the to-do list for here coming up for doing a drag racing style on my little 6 mile. But figured to come here and update you guys on the Butcher. Yeah, dude, man, I'm stoked. I don't know if it'll do well. It doesn't look grand, but man, I had to do it. I had to do it, man. This one's gonna be a little when this comes back. That's going in some kind of case and staying for a while. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully with another build. I need to go and grab my league book, and I'll throw together a league update. Hopefully the next few days. Sayonara from the messiest table in Diecast.